I remember when I first attended the awards, my whole family came, you know, and it's all about being with people. I really like the idea of everyone sitting on the tables. I don't know why, you know. I mean, it's not about the food, the drinks, but it's the company. You know, last year was interesting when they had the, you know, kind of sit down, you know, watching that. That was a little different,
Yeah.
but I really prefer sitting at tables. You know, people walking, you know, to the other table and saying hi. You know, it's like a big reunion. You know, and we get to all dress up.
This is the first album you've done as a member of a group. So instead of competing with female vocalists for Female Vocalist of the Year, you're in Group of the Year. Tell me a little bit about the experience of working as a group, or as a member of a group, in this case a duo, rather than being the soloist.
Well, I think, you know, one reason being you're working with a partner. It's like a marriage, you know, and I never thought I would be that close to working with someone else on the record and getting different opinions. I like it, you know, working with Uncle Kil. He's a master at his work, you know, and he sort of got to know my voice a lot more, and he saw what I could do with my voice that I didn't see, and in that process, you know, I learned a lot. You know, it was a whole learning experience for me.
Did you expect that it was going to be as popular as it has become?
I don't think it's as popular yet. It hasn't gotten its light yet. I think, you know, the project that Kil and I worked on, you know, it's so beautiful. It has so much potential to just spread throughout the world, not only Hawaii, but, you know, throughout everywhere else where we travel, in the United States, in Japan, in Asia, in China. And yeah, I don't think it moved there yet, but you know, that's a beautiful thing about music. You know, it reaches, it connects with, you know, the world in certain times and different times. So, but I'm very, very honored to be nominated for these cool awards.
Now, the first time I saw the two of you together was at the Hawaii Theater for your 25th birthday concert, which seems like a long time ago now, but actually wasn't. But I understand you'd worked with him before, or not?
I worked with him a couple times before. I was invited to perform at the Lantern Floating Festival. And that was our first time on stage. We performed a Hawaiian hymn together, and from then on, we just had that chemistry and connected. It was like we knew each other for the longest time, and you know, I haven't seen him in years. It felt like that. But I think it's you know, the bonding between us, because we were, you know, loving. You know, he's a loving person, and I was very close with my family. You know, I think that relationship started from, you know, the love of the music and you know, being just open-minded people that we are.
But have you met people yet, younger people, who've said that you've inspired them?
I met a couple.
Yeah.
I met a few. You know, they're still young.
Yeah.
You know, they'll get there at one point. You know, I think it's, you know, you make the decision and stick with it, and you know, it's not easy. You know, you can love to sing, but to make it a career, it's different.
Yeah.
And that's where all the hard work and commitment comes. You know, and sacrifices and whatnot. But I would love to see more female out there. You know, doing that old style. But you know, you gotta love it. You have to love it. And when I was 15, I fell in love with it right away, and I didn't stop. And I'm not stopping.
How do the Hokus look to you this year?
Well, I think the music has changed in the past 10 years. And I remember when I was growing up, you know, the music was still traditional. And I think now we have a lot more contemporary. You know, it changed with generations. So we have a few traditional, but you know, you can't help it with the change of generations. And it's different, I think, but it's not a bad thing. You know, it's cool that they continue the award, and I look forward to seeing new artists and different styles.
Mhm.
But I like to see more Hawaiian, you know, just more Hawaiian language performers, and you know, keeping at it where you make it a career. You know, you don't have boundaries. I like to see people that are determined to do more that they're capable of. You know, I like to see people traveling the world and taking it out there. You know, I mean, Hawaii is such a big place, but also a small state. You know, and the world's bigger. I like to see more people, you know, working with the Hawaiian language.
What are you working on next?
I'm working on my solo CD, and I'm looking forward to, you know, every time we work on an album, it's a new experience. You know, whether it be, you know, you might be recording in a different studio, you might be working with a different engineer, you might be using different instruments, and you know, the whole journey. You know, I'm looking forward to it. You know, something new.